Good evening and welcome to Global Lens on Apna Watan TV. I am Saadia Afzaal. Today we will focus on a critically important and timely topic, the recent Strategic Mutual Defence Agreement between Pakistan and Saudi Arabia. This deal bears significance for both countries' security, defence cooperation and the overall balance of power in our region. Let's examine what the agreement entails in basic terms, then explore its background, potential benefits, risks, and finally, what the future might hold. First, let us understand what this deal says. The agreement is officially called the Strategic Mutual Defence Agreement. Its primary clause provides that if either Pakistan or Saudi Arabia is attacked, the attack will be considered an attack on both. It aims to strengthen defence cooperation, promote joint deterrence, and make sure that in the face of external threats, both countries support one another. The deal was signed during a state visit by Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif when he visited Saudi Arabia and was received with full ceremonial honours by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Both governments have described it as a historic agreement rooted in long-standing relations, brotherhood, Islamic solidarity, and shared regional interests. Now, the question is, why has this deal come about now? What internal or international factors have driven it? Number one, fragile regional security. The Gulf region, the Middle East more broadly, and South Asia are all witnessing heightened tensions. The conflict in Palestine, the ongoing wars in Yemen and Syria, and various geopolitical rivalries have created instability. These situations have made countries alert to threats from multiple directions, both conventional and asymmetric. Number two, Saudi Arabia's push for diversified defense policy. Historically, Saudi Arabia has relied heavily on Western powers, especially the United States, for its defense posture. But recent global developments have raised questions about whether these alliances can always be trusted or responsive. So, Riyadh is seeking to diversify, to build partnerships beyond traditional ones, and to ensure that its security is not overly dependent on others. Number three, Pakistan's position and utility. For Pakistan, this is an opportunity to reaffirm its standing in the Muslim world and regionally. Pakistan has a professional military, nuclear capability, and historically has been a key player in regional defense equations. Also, Pakistan faces internal and economic pressures. Strengthening its defense ties and having a solid partner can serve as a stabilizing factor. Number four, mutual interests in security cooperation. Areas of cooperation could include joint military exercises, sharing of intelligence, defense technology transfer, and cooperation in surveillance and early warning systems. Given shared threats, whether from non-state actors, terrorism, border incursions, or geopolitical competition, both sides have a stake. This agreement carries several potential benefits for Pakistan. Number one, stronger security framework. The most obvious benefit is the bolstered security. When a partner like Saudi Arabia is formally committed, it sends a message to any potential adversary that Pakistan is not alone. Deterrence is enhanced. Number two, increased regional influence. Pakistan's traditional role in the Muslim world is reinforced. With this agreement, its voice in regional defense and diplomatic affairs gains more weight. This could translate into greater leverage in multilateral forums. Number three, economic and industrial gains. Defense cooperation is not purely about arms and conflict. It can generate economic activity. Joint production, transfer of defense technology, training infrastructure, and creating supply chains could benefit Pakistan's defense industry. Jobs, research and development, and skills can develop as byproducts. Number four, diplomatic and international standing. The agreement can reinforce Pakistan's image as a proactive actor in regional security. In international diplomacy, whether at the UN or the OIC or any other body, this partnership adds credibility. Number 5, improved military readiness. By working closely with Saudi Arabia, Pakistan can enhance its military readiness. Shared training, joint exercises, access to more modern equipment or support, possibly expanded logistics and intelligence sharing. Now let's talk about where could this agreement lead if things go well. What are the promising routes ahead? Number 1, developing local defense industry. Pakistan and Saudi Arabia could jointly invest in producing defense equipment locally. Small arms, drones, naval patrol craft, communication systems. Over time, joint ventures or even Saudi industrial zones specialized in defense could emerge. This could reduce import dependence, generate jobs, and possibly lead to export of defense goods to other friendly countries. Number 2, technology transfer and research and development collaboration. Scientific cooperation, research in aerospace, surveillance technologies, unmanned systems, satellite technologies, cybersecurity could be mutually beneficial. Shared research and development centers or defense research universities might be established. Number 3, joint training and standardization. Shared military exercises, standard operating procedures, and shared intelligence networks can improve readiness and response times. It might also help in disaster response, humanitarian assistance, where coordination is needed. Number 4, promoting regional stability. If the deal is presented and practiced as purely defensive rather than aggressive, it could help stabilize border regions, deter non-state actors, terror groups, smuggling, cross-border incursions, and reduce the risk of surprise attacks. Number 5, enhancement of Pakistan's role in Muslim world diplomacy. With this agreement, Pakistan might find itself more often called upon to mediate, to host dialogues, or to participate in security forums within the Islamic world. It could help Pakistan to project soft power alongside military posture. In my view, this agreement represents a bold and potentially transformative step in Pakistan's defense and foreign policy. It can strengthen our national security, reaffirm our relevance in regional affairs, and cultivate strategic partnerships. But potential alone is not sufficient. For this pact to truly benefit Pakistan, there must be political stability, economic planning, defense industry development, and above all, mindful implementation. If executed well, this deal can be more than a headline. It can be a foundation for a safer, more respected, and more prosperous Pakistan. If mishandled, it could burden future generations with debts, entangle us in avoidable conflicts, or raise expectations that go unmet. Defense agreements are not the exclusive domain of generals and diplomats. Ultimately, they affect each citizen's life, security, economy, and the future of their children. Let us hope that this pact between Pakistan and Saudi Arabia opens doors of trust, cooperation, and shared benefit rather than fear and discord. Let it bring peace, not provoke tension. This is Saadia Afzaal for Apna Watan TV.
You are watching Apna Watan.